Queen Camilla has tested positive for COVID after coming down with cold-like symptoms, Buckingham Palace announced yesterday. The 75-year-old has cancelled and postponed all her engagements this week, including those in Birmingham and Telford, initially citing a seasonal illness. But in a matter of hours, since the news broke, the Queen Consort has received a barrage of hate on Twitter, with the Daily Express's royal correspondent Richard Palmer condemning the abuse as toxic and disgraceful, suggesting Prince Harry's recent book and docu-series might have incited the hatred. Several nasty comments aimed at Camilla have emerged on social media, with the Queen Consort being compared to animals. Some have grossly speculated which ailment the Queen Consort, who wed King Charles III in 2005, is suffering from. There were more than one suggesting that she had come down with a sexually transmitted disease, with one user posing the question, "Royal mistresses usually get syphilis, don't they?" Other cruel suggestions were put forward for her seasonal illness, such as horneria, too much gin and dubonnet, a wine-based aperitif, after supper, and mad cow disease. Another pretended to show sympathy, saying they hoped they called the vet or whoever treats horses. It was also recommended that the former Duchess of Cornwall be dosed with ivermectin, medication that is commonly used to treat parasitic diseases. Some appear pleased to hear the news of the royals' ill health, asking whether they were horrible for laughing at Mr. Palmer's tweet, stating that she had tested positive with the virus that has killed hundreds and thousands of Brits since it emerged in 2020. Many did not hold back in expressing their disdain for Camilla, with another Twitter user describing Camilla as a homewrecker. Camilla and Charles first dated in the 70s before rekindling their relationship in the 80s, while both married to other people. Their affair famously provoked Princess Diana's description that there were 3 people in their marriage and the publication of the so-called Camillagate tapes. Mr. Palmer hit back at the hatred that had emerged in response to his tweets, suggesting that the reaction should be taken seriously by both sides of the royal family debate that has ensued ever since Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stepped back from their royal duties. In a tweet, published on Tuesday morning, Mr. Palmer wrote, "I'm all for public and media scrutiny of the royal family, but the debate on all sides has become so toxic now it's a disgrace." The reaction from some on Twitter to Queen Camilla going down with COVID should give many people, including her stepson Prince Harry, food for thought. In his recent tell-all memoir, Spare, the Duke of Sussex described his stepmother as dangerous and the villain in the 60 Minutes interview with Anderson Cooper. The father of 2 also revealed in the ghost-written book, released last month, that both he and his older brother Prince William promised to welcome Camilla into the royal fold on the basis that they did not marry. According to US Weekly, Charles was distraught with Harry airing embarrassing and damaging assertions and dragging Camilla into the equation. Harry's book, published with Penguin Random House, was the fastest-selling non-fiction book since records began, with some 500,000 copies sold in the UK in its first week. Camilla tested positive for COVID first in February 2022, with the then Prince Charles also catching the virus at the same time. She is fully vaccinated, now resting, and said to be in good spirits.